Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Knicks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on the way with our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill. You take a look at New York, and they're coming in with a lot of confidence after seizing home court advantage in Game 1.
And yeah, if they win tonight, we could be looking at a major upset. Already, this series is hanging in the balance.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Bridges with it. Now guarded by White. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
A nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
He said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
And here's New York now. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
Shot clock at 6. Tatum against Hart. Shot from 16. Again, Boston.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Now Brunson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. White on the wing. Outside, Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Misses a 3. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brunson.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Falls, so he hits both of them.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Pass to White. And here's Brown for 3. Hart pulls it in. Brown with the steal. Now here's White. Here's Pritchard. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Shot's good by Hart.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Here's Brown, driving to the basket, makes a fantastic move, and nails the shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Pritchard, over Brunson. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brown with it. Towns covering. The three, Porzingis. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson from outside the arc. New York again can't hit.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Now Tatum from the arc. On target from range. Tatum's got 8 points.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Outside Brunson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Give him 8 points now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Anunoby. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's White. Yet to see a basket. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And here's Brunson. And it's going to be out of... bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Timeout, Knicks. Here we go,